All right, we're looking live at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Very busy there. I used to live in Atlanta for 10 years, so I can tell you from experience, it's kind of a wild airport, to say the least. Severe storms and hail slammed the southeast on Friday, and after the Atlanta airport got hit by that storm, really snarled the air traffic quite a bit across not only the southeast, but also some other areas. And we've got another cold front that's going to come through by midweek, and that really could cause some problems as well. To break down everything you need to know for this week's holiday travel, we're joined now by the managing editor at The Points Guy, Clint Henderson.
Hey.
Great to see you in person.
Good to see you.
We've done so many remote interviews.
I know, in real life.
Excited.
It's
this
weird.
Is fantastic. So, yeah, talk about Atlanta specifically for a minute, because it just seems like every time they get one storm there, it just snarls everything across the country.
Yeah, it's such a fortress hub for Delta Airlines. They've got so many flights there, world's busiest airport, basically. So anytime something happens there, it's like a domino effect across the country. I had friends flying up from Kalispell. They were delayed. They couldn't get out because their plane didn't show up. So crews out of position.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Yeah,
so
it really is. So we're forecasting a record amount of travelers this year. They're saying 72.2 million.
Crazy.
I don't know how they come up with these numbers, and it seems like every year it just goes up no matter what.
I know, right?
Even through COVID, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of curious. Could weather-related delays be an issue? Like, what's another spot apart from that you'd be worried about?
Yeah, so you're tracking these storms potentially for Florida, Southeast region, and that could be a huge impact. Tonight, right now, there's weather waivers in place from United, from American, from Delta for thunderstorms. So as soon as you get those thunderstorms pop up, it's all bets are off. So, ATC closed, the air traffic control tower closed in Atlanta on Friday. When you start to see that at a hub, though, it spreads out through the whole country. So that's the problem we get into.
So apart from watching Fox Weather, which obviously everybody does to prepare for this, any other tips to kind of prepare for, what's ahead? Yeah,
knowledge is power. That's the most important thing you can do, is know what's going on at the airport, know where your plane is coming from. There's all kinds of great tracking tools out there right now. Even just typing in the airline and the flight number into Google will show you if the plane's on time or not. So you really got to plan around these things. All the airlines have weather waivers when these big storms pop up, so they have gotten better at it. So what you need to do is, if there's a weather waiver, maybe move the trip up a day or back a day. You got to be a little flexible with these storms.
Okay, so in addition to all of this, and this is all fantastic info for a lot of people, let's say you do run into a delay or something like that. Yeah. What are some practical tips that you can do to troubleshoot your way through that?
So the airlines are getting better at compensating passengers, especially the major airlines. And I will say, if you've got a meltdown happening, like a big hub like Atlanta for Delta, just go ahead and book yourself on another airline. Just go ahead and book yourself, save the receipts, and then ask for compensation after the fact, because the airlines are getting better at compensating people, and Delta is doing the same thing for what happened on Friday. So, save your receipts. And then I always tell people, book with a card that has some kind of travel delay insurance, some kind of protection on the card, because then even if the airline doesn't cover your bills, your insurance will.
This is great stuff. Yeah. Again, it was great to meet you in person here. I think that about covers it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We got it all. Clint Henderson, managing editor at The Points Guy. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Good to see you.